Hey guys, I'm back. Last time we talked about getting started on WordPress. This time we're going to dive a little bit deeper and we're going to talk about images. So we're going to cover a few things, really how to find them, how to source correctly, what sizes work best for that's normal, and then how to make a header if you do not know. So if I don't cover something that you really want to know, let me know and I will go back and create something specifically for you, or we can address it via email. So let me go ahead and share my screen. It is right there. Yes, you should be seeing it. All right. Not what I wanted. All right, there it is. So we are on the contributor page, or the login page rather. So I'm going to sign in as a contributor. Signing in. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to make a new post. Okay. Oh no, don't be slow today. Okay, so let's say you have your post all set up, you are getting started, and you're ready to insert your images. So first, let me talk about sizing. The best size, the most optimal size for WordPress, for our site rather, on WordPress is a width of 570 pixels. It can really be any size, height, hopefully not too large, but at least 570 across. And I will show you. Let's do a little tutorial. Okay, so let's say we wanted a picture of Outlander. What else? Go to your images. Well, here's a little tip I'm going to throw out there right now. If you are finding really small images, you can't find large images, I'm going to show you a pro tip here. You can go on the Images tab, you can go to More. Oh wait, that's not it. Search Tools, excuse me, and then hit Size, and then you can choose different sizes, like large is a large, medium, and then obviously you can drill down. But anyway, little tip there. So let's say we wanted to use this image. Okay, so I know I want this image. I'm going to view this image so that I can, because here's the thing, we have to upload every single image to our own site. There's no way, no how that you guys should be hot linking to images on other people's sites. People get mad about that. It's essentially stealing bandwidth from someone else. We would be angry if someone did it to us, so we definitely don't want to do it. Okay, so I opened the image. Hot linking, let me just tell you what that is, would be literally linking to this image via this URL and sticking it in WordPress where it says URL. Don't do that. Not cool. No bueno. So just save this. Save it to your own hard drive. Place you're going to know where to find it. I'm going to call it Outlander, Jamie and Claire. Okay, great. It's saved. Now I'm going to go back to my post. And there we go. Going to go to this Add Media button. Hit Add Media, and you'll see all of the images that have been uploaded through the end of time here on That's Normal. But we're going to go to Upload Files. You'll find that file. There it uploads. Now, if it's over 570 pixels wide, our site will automatically size it down for you because we're so nice. There it is. Okay, so here's the thing. We have to source every image. So we know this is from stars, which for the most part we really shouldn't have to source if it's a studio or a network. But let's say this was some specific image that someone had made, or we just want to make sure that we're giving credit where credit is due. So let's go back to that image. We're going to do the visit page link. So this is your source. This is not your source. The permalink to that image, not the source. Your source is the page that that image appeared on. So, oh look, little Eddie Redmayne. Congratulations. Okay, so copy and paste that. I'm gonna go back to your post, and here's how you do a source. Just write source correctly. Highlight that bad boy. Go up to format, subscript, and then you're gonna make it a link. So you're gonna hit that little link button, paste it in. We're gonna open it in a new window, hit add link. That's it, guys. That's all you need to do. Some of you I've seen have done brackets, you're italicizing, you're adding it as a caption. Don't do any of that. Just make a new line, write source, do a subscript, and make that sucker a link. So there's that. I'm gonna look for an image that is too small just so I can show you what you need to do. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And guys, here's the thing. Don't save the image as some crazy, like, 8,000 character letter number combination. Make it a real name. Make it about what's in the image. So change to Outlander poster. Because hey, here's the thing. If someone else needs that image later on down the road, they can search within this section right here. So say, you know, it's an Outlander picture. Look at that. Everything that has Outlander either in its name or metadata is going to come up here. So don't just save it as like 8,000 letters. Actually change it to a title that describes what the image is. You can also, if you want extra bonus points, use your SEO keyword to name your images. That'll give you tons of extra bonus points in our world and also on the internet. Okay, so we're gonna insert this in here. Here's the thing, I know it's too small. It should at least be 570 across. Now, we know that there's images out there that just aren't gonna ever be that big. So here's the thing. Within reason, you can just override this and make it larger. So when you click this, there's all kinds of commands, the alignment, and then there's this edit pencil. So click that. This is where you can add a caption. Really, you know, unless absolutely necessary, go really light on captions. Alternative text is another place that, you know, you get SEO bonus points. So Outlander, center. Okay, so back to what we're talking about. We want to change the size of this. So here you click on the size drop down, you're going to get different options. Go to custom size, and within reason, if it looks good, change it to 570. The height will automatically change. This is a little bit larger than I would want. 800 pixels is really tall, but for the purpose of this, there it is. So it looks really crappy. That's why, guys, I'm telling you, when you're doing the search, try to use that Google function where you can choose large or medium sized images. So this doesn't look that great. So size it down to 500 and see if it will be okay. Not the best. Again, this is a bad example. But anyway, you get the point. It should at least be 500 if it's a square image, but should please try to make it 570 width. So there's that. And then, of course, you would do your source and whatever. We know how to do that. So let's do, say you've entered all of your images, you're done. Let's talk about the featured header. So let's see if this will work. Do a little preview. That's normal. Our site will just automatically choose a header if you don't pick it yourself. So this looks fine because they fit within there. Excuse me. But if you want to do something specific for your post, I'm going to show you how to do that. Let me close these. Okay. So if you have Photoshop, you can do this in Photoshop. If you don't, there's a little fun site you can do a lot of cool stuff on. It's called Pixlr. And those who have Photoshop will think, wow, this looks really familiar. And it's loading. Don't you love slow internet? Thanks, AT&T. Okay, so you're just going to launch the web app. And look at those crazy ads. Okay, there it is. So we are going to create a new image. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so our featured headers, the size of them are 600 width by 250 height. So I'm going to add that in there, 600 by 250, hit OK. There it is. Now I know I want Jamie and Claire in there, so I'm going to open the image from my desktop. Pull that out of there. I'm going to copy the whole thing. And I'm going to paste it into this image. So this little palette over here gives you all kinds of options. This arrow lets you move things around. So I know I want them over here. Okay, so if you've seen headers that we've made or fonts that we use on the site, the curly Q one is called Actiposter, which you can download for yourself. I think it's free online. If not, hit us up and we'll send it to you. So there's that. And, make it legible, not legible, readable. Like, that's not very readable. Can't see that at all. Within reason, I can do Jamie's forehead skin. Make it so that people can read it. Duh. Okay. This is kind of that's normal color a little bit. Maybe. Okay, sure. That's good. And then the other non-curly Q font that we use, let's just put their names in here, is called Ostrich Sans. No, it is there. OSTRICH Sans, which you can also find online. And adjust this. It's my little thing. It looks so cute. Wonderful. And I'm going to move it so that people can see it. Again, use that pointer tool. There we go. Isn't this great? Okay, then I'm going to save it. Now, the great thing about Pixlr, and also you can do it in Photoshop, is that you can adjust the quality or the resolution of the size. You don't need, the best image in the entire world, the biggest. It makes it really hard for the page to load, and people get annoyed with that. So you can do this anywhere between like 65 and 80. So I'm going to do a little 70 right here. Save it. Again, I'm titling it That's something that reflects what's in the image, or probably what I'm going to use for the SEO keywords. Oh, it already exists. Oops, cancel. Look at that, just added a 1. Okay, go back to our post, maybe. We're going to go down to that section that says set featured image. Click on that. We are going to upload our pretty new header. Maybe, there we go. There's Jamie and Claire. Upload that bad boy. And set featured image. And there it is. So when you, oops, let's hit preview, see what we got. Oh, look at that. Outlander, Jamie, and Claire. Aren't they cute? So that's what we're going to see when you go to the main home page, if that's normal, as well if it's a featured post. So save and save alike. And is there anything else I wanted to tell you? I don't think so. I'm looking at my notes, guys. You know, I don't think so. Okay. Where'd you go? There you guys are. So there we are. That's images. If you have any questions, let us know and we will try to answer them. And next time, oops. Ha! This is live, guys. There we go. Next time, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I'm going to figure that out and then record it. So I will see you next time. If you know something specific you want us to talk to you guys about or record one of these tutorials, let us know. Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.